Hey Nerdgenic Nation, and welcome to History Of. I'm your host and resident superhero nerd, Aaron Waller, and this is the series where we do a deep dive into various comic book characters, both heroes and villains, and give a little bit more insight as to who they are and why they do what they do. And in today's video, we're talking about a Marvel character that has quite a grudge with a beloved hero, but has also recently made his surprising live-action debut, and that's Skaar. Skaar was created by Greg Pak and John Romita Jr., and first appeared in What If Planet Hulk #1 in 2007. Skaar is the son of the Hulk and Kyra the Oldstrong. He was conceived during the Hulk's time on Kyra's home planet of Sakaar. Though following the Hulk's departure from the planet and after the death of his mother, Skaar emerged from a cocoon appearing as a human boy. Within a year, however, he would be the size of a full-grown adult, and would spend time in the swamps with a sorcerer named Old Sam, who attempted to raise, teach, and guide him after he discovered him, and he would obtain something called the Old Power. In order to survive, Skaar learned that he needed to kill as part of his upbringing by the savage creatures of his home planet. He demonstrates himself to be a fierce and capable general, and takes on the local Axeman Bone, and fights a war against him which delays his people's escape from the near destruction of the planet by Galactus. After the Silver Surfer shows him a vision of death and destruction, Skaar decides to not allow his people to evacuate the planet, but insists that if they're not spared, then he'll be used his old power to increase Galactus' hunger and endanger even more planets. And due to this statement, Skaar would be denounced by his people, stripped of his abilities, and exiled before the destruction of Sakaar, after which he would turn his eye on Earth to kill his father, the Hulk. After conflicts with the United States military and the Fantastic Four, Skaar would confront his father, but unbeknownst to Skaar, the Hulk had changed since his time on Sakaar. After the Hulk engages Skaar, he effortlessly beats him, but their fight endangers a nearby nuclear power plant. Skaar ceases his attack when he realizes that the Hulk that he's fighting is not the War Hulk that conceived him and that he's been wanting to kill for so long. After Bruce Banner is stripped of his Hulk abilities by the Red Hulk, Skaar cannot find it within him to kill his father in his human form, but Bruce offers to teach him how to kill the Hulk should he become him again. Though this just turns out to be an attempt by Banner to keep his son close and just teach him a better way. Skaar would then go on to battle the likes of Juggernaut, Wolverine, Daken, and many others. During the Fall of the Hulks, World War Hulks, and Dark Sun storylines, Skaar comes to the aid of the Avengers by battling the Red She-Hulk in a story that involves the villainous group Intelligentsia capturing Banner and turning people in Washington DC into Hulks. And it's here that Skaar finally gets his wish to attack his father, but is stopped mid-battle as he sees Hulk saving people and reverts to his human form, which only prompts Hulk to see he's acting like his own abusive father, and the two end up becoming quite close afterwards. Skaar is later recruited by Norman Osborn to join the second incarnation of the Dark Avengers. After the Dark Avengers reveal that they've captured Captain America and are planning to capture other Avengers to put on trial, Skaar turns on his teammates and is revealed that he's actually a double agent. He then frees Captain America while the new Avengers defeat the remaining Dark Avengers. He would then later travel back to the Savage Lands as it reminds him of his home planet. The Hulk would track him there in order to depower him as part of a plan to depower every Gamma mutate on Earth, though after a brief fight, Skaar is finally defeated and depowered, then teleported to Paris with a backpack full of money so he can start a new and better life. Eventually, however, Abomination's company Greenspring would later repower Skaar and is sent to retrieve an escaped Gamma mutate stockpile. This would put Skaar into conflict with the group Gamma Flight as well as the US Hulkbuster force, but he would decide to end up sparing the members' lives. Now, Skaar has made several other appearances outside of comics, such as being a playable character in LEGO Marvel's Avengers and Superheroes 2. He's also even made several animated appearances in shows like Hulk and the Agents of Smash as well as Ultimate Spider-Man. But he most recently made waves with his first and very brief live-action appearance in the Marvel and Disney Plus series She-Hulk Attorney at Law, where he was portrayed by Will Dessner. Now, in terms of powers and abilities, it may not surprise you to know that Skaar's abilities are very much like his father's and, well, basically every other Hulk. He possesses immense strength, stamina, durability, and healing, as well as enhanced senses, and his strength even increases whenever he's enraged. But the main difference in Skaar is that he can also channel tectonic energies with the unstable cosmic ability called the Old Power. And now for my favorite segment here on History Of, the recommended reading, where I give you a list of various comic books that you can go and learn even more about Skaar, but even better, see him in action. First up, we have What If Planet Hulk, which was the first time Skaar ever appeared and is always a great place to start, though it's a very, very brief appearance. Next up, I would recommend World War Hulk. I mean, sure, Skaar gets introduced here for the first time canonically in Marvel Comics, though not until issue 5, which is the final issue of this arc, but it is one of the great comic arcs of all time, and is definitely worth a read. Though if you want a lot more Skaar-centric stories, I recommend Skaar, Son of Hulk. It's a lot longer and focuses so much more on him as an individual and all sorts of wild things that happen to him. But if it's more Hulk family drama that you're looking for, check out most, if not any, Hulk stories from Skaar co-creator Greg Pak. So those are some of the major things you need to know about Skaar. Was there anything in this video you may not have known otherwise? Let me know down in the comment section down below. And while you're down there, be sure to leave me a comment and a suggestion as to any other characters you would like to see on History Of. Your suggestion just might become next week's video. And since you're down there, we would greatly appreciate it if you hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell notification if you haven't already. That way you don't miss out on any videos from me or the rest of the Nerdgenic team, but also be sure to follow us across all social media platforms at Nerdgenic. That way you don't miss out on any special news, announcements, or articles at nerdgenic.com. But in the meantime, if you want even more video content from us, check out these videos on screen, like this History Of playlist that continues to grow week by week and have new characters all the time. Or if you're in the mood for even more Marvel content, you can check out this Werewolf by Night video right over here. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it, and we hope to see you in the next video.